Hi everyone, welcome to Rick's 1/35 scale models. My name is Rick. Today I want to talk about a project I finished up a while back, and that was taking the AFV M-42 Duster, and what I did is I took it and I built the model, and then I wanted to paint it as the West German era vehicle somewhere late 60s, early 70s, and that was all green. Now it would have been fairly fielded and used extensively, so it would have had a lot of fading going on. Even though it was well taken care of, it still would have had wear and tear, which is just the normal life. Now, the M-42 Duster is an older vehicle built by the US government, and the West Germans got it in 1956, and they used it up until the mid-70s when the Jeopard, its bigger brother, came into service and it was replaced. Now, what I did with this model is I used ICM's Bundeswehr paint. Now, this is an acrylic paint. I had heard about it, I'd seen some things on it, and I was intrigued. I do love Mr. Hobby. I also love Tamiya acrylics, but I just wanted to give it a try since they, basically say it's Bundeswehr and they have a lot of different options and products, but I wanted to give it a try, like I said. The neat thing about this is it gives you, in this little box, quite a few options, and pretty much most of the painting you can do out of the box. Also, what they show here is the old original green version Bundeswehr vehicle, but they have this hull red and this rubber black. What's interesting is those two colors are pretty much an exact match to the modern day tricolor colors that the German army uses currently. So not only can you use this for pre-80s transformation, 70s when they flipped over into the tri-NATO color, you can use it for the newer version vehicles, which I thought was also exciting. The other thing I really liked about this product is they basically claim you can use straight tap water and dilute it to use it in an airbrush. So I tried, and I used tap water, distilled water, all of them. No difference in results. Outstanding. The bottles are small, but once you dilute it down to use it in an airbrush, you get great results. The other cool thing that I found out is it also paints after diluted just the same, and you'll see the results as I go through it. So anyway, let's get started, look at how we did all this, and show you the results.
So initially I had primered the vehicle in Mr. Mahogany Surfacer 1000, and that's the Mr. Hobby product. That's a brown color for the base. Now after that I used the ICM Middle Stone. This is kind of a mustardy color, and a lot of the older vehicles you'll see kind of a yellowish hint in the paint, and so I was kind of trying to simulate that effect. So what I did is I just highlighted certain areas that I wanted to kind of bleed through once I did the final coat, and that's what I'm doing here. The big thing here is you're looking at doing kind of a paneling area where you would see more wear and more fading occur. It's just kind of an eyeball to personal preference style. I'm using my Iwata airbrush, and the PSI is about 25. The paint dilution is about probably 7 to 3. So about 70% of the paint. It's a smaller ball, as I'd said, but it does go a long ways, so you get quite a lot of use out of it. Very, very effective covering too, even though I diluted it. So next I took the color Russian green they have in the box, and what I was doing here was spraying the low wear areas, and this would give it more of a rich green in those spots. So I started working my way around doing that highlight so that, like I said, it would have a more of a rich green shade in the paint. Now what's nice about this color is it's a very, very close match to the color that the modern German army uses, which is Braun-Grün, or similar to the NATO green color. For the main color of the vehicle, I used their US dark green, which is very, very close to your standard olive green color. I did take this and dilute it down quite a bit because I wanted to have it more translucent. By doing that, you'll get more of the undercolors coming through without so much paint coverage. When I did do this, though, the key here is to do light coats and slowly build your paint color up, waiting for that perfect blend you're looking for. What you'll end up seeing here in this effect is all your colors underneath kind of blending through and mixing to create a lot more depth in the finished model. I've been working on this technique. I've seen it a lot by other people, and I really, really like it. I think that it adds a lot of quality and character to your build. It's one of those fun processes. You know, the overall painting of the model is kind of one of the final key points. Now, as I said here, the key point to this is to do light coats. Unfortunately, though, I did do a little bit of a heavy coat here, so I didn't get as much of the effect as I wanted. But that's an easy thing to fix. What you do is just take your original color and then kind of blend it in with the other color a little bit. And then when you repaint your highlight areas, it's another way to get the same effect, which I ended up having to do here. I'll show you shortly. So what I did is I took the bowl of paint and I added a little bit of the middle stone, blended them together, and then went back and just kind of added a little bit more of the highlighted area that I had created in the initial painting. It blends nicely. It creates another color depth. So it's a way to really, really, like I said, create a lot of depth in your painting. So next I used their color Rubber Black, which is surprisingly a good match for Ter Schwarz, which is just like NATO Black, but the German variant on that shade. And I sprayed the road wheel tires, so the rubber part. But I had done the dilution here once again, which is more of about a 70% paint to 30% water mixture, and I used that same mixture and tried to hand paint it. It was outstanding results. It's smooth. You don't get paint strokes. It just absolutely stupendous. So definitely something, like I said, I would recommend. I really, really, really liked how this worked out. So next thing I did is I sprayed a Tamiya acrylic gloss on. This was to add the decals. I had done some more hand painting using their paints, diluting the Hall Red with the middle stone to create more of a wood look for some of the tools. And then I used the oily steel, which is a silver color, to touch up and create some of the wear and tear on the inside area. But overall, just stupendous results with the paint. Once the gloss had cured and was ready for decal installation, I started that process. The two colors worked brilliantly together. The decal installation was smooth without any hitches. Once all the decals had cured properly, I followed up with a nice flat. But once again, very, very stupendous results. The only color that's not in this was a white, so I did have to utilize some regular white Tamiya acrylic on like the Follow Me placard on the back of the vehicle. That would be the white X you saw. But overall, outstanding product. Definitely very, very happy. The neat thing is when you look at the early German vehicles, they had more of a yellowish hint to the green. Later on, they went to the more of the traditional olive drab, followed by the eventual flip over to your NATO tricolor pattern. So anyway, that's the ICM. Pretty much done with this.
So looking at the final result, you can kind of see here how you get that two-tone look. The faded area, more of that yellowish hint coming out underneath, especially like on areas like here, on the sides underneath the decals, on this front plate. Also, you can see a lot of the weathering effects on the sides, on the back. Really happy. Once again, all these colors were used for out of the box, so it gave a lot of nice results. Coming around looking at all the different ways you can use the paint instead of just doing the solid color, doing the different layers, and definitely add a lot of depth to your model. I haven't added any weathering to this other than the flat clear coat to seal everything in, and gave some outstanding results. From here I can either leave it the way it is, or I could add a little bit of weathering to it and using different acrylic chalks or oil paints and go to the next level on it. But this is a great foundation for any future ideas. So that's the model. Hope everyone liked it. Please, if you have any questions or comments, reach out to me on the text of the video, or you can get me on Facebook. I do try and get back to everybody as fast as possible. If I don't respond, please reach out to me then. I really find it rude when people put stuff on YouTube and these things and then they don't respond. I think it's kind of like, if I put myself out there, I owe it to you. If you took the time to watch my video, I owe it to you to take the time to answer any questions or comments. Please, if you like something, let me know. But more importantly, if I did something wrong or you don't like it or you don't understand it, ask me the question. Let me know. Let me help correct it or make you aware of what's going on. I try and do everything the right way. I try and do it as accurate as possible. I don't get into all the politics and all that stuff. I want to enjoy building the model and doing a good job. And that's what I'm all about. So everyone, take care. Happy modeling. Please like, subscribe, click the button so you get the reminders. I got a lot more videos coming out a lot sooner than I've been putting them out. Been real busy, but welcome to life. Anyway, as I said, everyone take care. Happy holidays. Hope everything is going well in your life. At the end of this video, there's a little surprise. So please stick around till just this last little bit and watch. Take care. Bye-bye. So, as I said, I have a little surprise. Now, I'm coming up on 3,000 subscribers. Very exciting. Some number I never thought I'd get to, but I'm really happy about. And thank you, all the subscribers. Please bless everyone for watching my videos and taking the time. I do appreciate it. And I'm also coming up on 100th video. Another big milestone for me. I'm very happy with everything I've done. Some videos land great, some don't. It's just kind of a part of the hobby. But I wanted to give a giveaway. Now, how I'm going to work it this time is from this point forward, if you watch a video and make a comment, I'm going to enter your name in a contest. Now, I've got 97 some odd videos. So if you watch every video and make a comment to one, that's 97 entries into the lottery. And so there's an easy option. What I will do is at the end of the month, I'm going to have a lottery, so every single person that made a comment on any video that they commented on, but one comment per video. So if you watch a video and make 20 comments, it's one entry. But I'm going to enter everyone's name. I'm going to have a random lottery. Whoever wins, I'm going to buy you a model. Now I'm thinking a Leopard or something German, post-World War II stuff. That's kind of the direction I'm going, but we can have a conversation about that. Something like, Riffield model, Border model, Ming Leopard, any one of those, if you want a Hobby Boss, Revell, whatever, we'll work through that. But I want to show an appreciation and have that reward. Now, the way I'm going to work it though is I can either buy the model. I live in the United States. I can buy it here and mail it to you. It also may be easier to buy it wherever you're at. The only caveat is I've got to be able to send it to you. So if for some reason wherever you're at won't let me import it, I don't know, we'll figure that out. But the biggest thing here is I want to show my appreciation for everyone who's watched my videos, taking the time out of their busy days. I do appreciate it. And happy modeling, everyone. See you soon and good luck with everything. Bye-bye.